And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. Kicker Blake Grupe looks ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. And we're off in East Rutherford. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career. Sam Darnold.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
A gain of 12.
Harris Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To throw, here's Darnold. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Jets into the nickel, third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, he puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
That's good.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Walker running to the right. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
2-yard pickup brings up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now Darnold, 4th down. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So now it's the Jets getting that on offense for their opening drive. At the helm, one of your fellow Washington quarterback alums, Brock, already a starter in his first season.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Check smash! Check smash! Go!
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they home him down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Josh Reynolds.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Hall takes it straight ahead. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
Jets. First down.
Go check,
First
go
and
check.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Going to take over some hurry-up offense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Hurt, hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is Cubs. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Seahawks, nothing.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Going on first, here's Darnold. To the outside, it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Takes the second down snap. Complete right side to Washington. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. Check.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Step.
The Looking to throw here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play fake, Darnold. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get up. Liking, hey, kid. Hey, man. 65 cat. 65 cat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going to let this one fly. Deep. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, shot! Warriors, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19!
To throw here on 1st down. He's got Smith again. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
79 Broncos! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go check! Go check!
Up in the air here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Darnold. And Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 13 yards.
First and 10, Darnold. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's second down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Darnold. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He has it at the 13. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Jets and Reese. Oh, that's set to go on offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards.
19, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneers. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
First down, play action. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Groupie sends it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home for an AFC West tilt against Kansas City. And it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Raiders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Cardinals get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Jets down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. 65, 79 Broncos. 3.
Now throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mustang 19. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's got it deep downfield. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Warriors 70. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Man. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift at any time.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Cowboy Eagles! Kick the Eagles! Kick the Eagles! Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! 70 Rangers!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Brings up second and 10.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
He'll pass it this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
19 strike! Cougar 19! Broncos.
Here he goes, third and long. This gets the first and more. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Gronk. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
They are throwing it again. He's going deep this time. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's running with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now Darnold. He's on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Walker. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to It's 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. He takes it himself. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
There he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
They'll go right side with Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the set.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Get it. Get collecting 18. Dragon 60.
Back to throw it. Brought in right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Run. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Go check. Go check. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Go.
Setting up to throw. Brought in. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Hurt. Lion.
Going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 10.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, get a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10. Darnold completed to his running back. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the gun, Darnold. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
And again, it's Darnold. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense. Utilized week in, week out. And he can't escape Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Hall once more. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Hurt! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bob! Ready?
Air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Starts his return from the 23. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing a...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. There he goes. Right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Gronk, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the win goes to the Jets. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum. Getting this win gives you a ton of it, and that should really play to their advantage as they prep for their next opponent.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not only is momentum on their side, but they're going to be real confident after how they executed to get the win in this one. They keep that mindset through to the next time out, and they're going to be very tough to beat.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hayward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.